Are you also wondering that if you're obese or having type 2 diabetes that you need to depend on a GLP-1 medication like Mounjaro, Wegovy? I know these medicines are great, and if your doctor decides them for you, you can go ahead. There is no shame, because sometimes to save a life, these medications become essential. But let me share a story, a very inspirational story. Also, the reason why I love to share my clinical case studies is because when a study is being done on a particular medication which has recently been launched, it is done on hundreds and thousands of people. But every single case matters. And this is a case where I prove that lifestyle is the foundation of health, and a lot can happen even without medication. When we talk about GLP-1 medications, the first thing a doctor is going to tell you is that you need to correct your lifestyle and you need to build your foundation right. Because if you do not do that, and once you stop the medication, the weight is bound to come back onto you, and also your diabetes will bounce back. So this is a remedy or a cover, but underneath that layer of foundation is so strong. If you build that, you might not even have to depend on a medication, which comes with its own side effects, and we know that. However, let's talk about this person. A young person, 34 years old, walks into my clinic exactly 52 days ago. His weight is 128 kilos at that point. His type 2 diabetes is at 8.0, HbA1c is 8.0, which is the 3-month control, and his fasting insulin is very high. Now, the insulin is almost 35, which is double than the benchmark. The level should be under 17, but it's 35. Screaming insulin resistance, purely, which is the basis of all kinds of metabolic syndrome or diseases like type 2 diabetes, heart conditions, fatty liver, and much more. Now, this boy says that my doctor is advising that I should get onto a GLP-1 medication because not only I have to lose weight, but I also have to correct my diabetes. But can you help me with my foundation and lifestyle? I said, certainly. If the doctor allows you a little bit time, let's give foundation a chance. What he did was followed my advice to the T. And we do not starve somebody. If I start starving someone by giving them less food on a plate, they are never going to heal themselves or stick to the plan. We created a sustainable plan, all 3 meals intact, starting with breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and giving 1 planned snack. So if you're eating right on 4 points in the day, you're never hungry to reach out for the wrong meals. First of all, it's that. Second problem, it's not only the sugar, it's not only the insulin resistance, but the cholesterol of this person is so high, which is also reflecting in his body composition. When we did the body composition, he almost has 47% fat, and the cholesterol are all very high. You can see it right here on the screen. We have shared his blood reports and the transition which has happened in 52 days. LDL, bad cholesterol, high. HDL, low, which is the heart protected cholesterol. Triglycerides, high. Non-HDL cholesterol, high. Everything out of range. And by simply working on the right lifestyle, that is correcting his diet, correcting his workout, which is the movement part, the second most essential thing to reverse diabetes, to reverse insulin resistance. We started building one habit at a time, and he followed the plan. Another thing, sleep and stress. That is also handled. Now, he's a businessman, he has 2 young children, and he has a lot of things he has to tend to. But one by one, we started ticking. Please stick till the end of the video to understand how we made it possible and how has his transition happened. If he sticks to the plan, he may never have to reach out for a diabetic medication. Now, let's talk about his figures and what his workout was and what his meals was, which is why you're watching this video today. Let's understand what his meal plan was and how was his day looking when we talk about food. Mornings, we started with half teaspoon of methi seeds soaked overnight. This helps you control your sugar levels and also works a little bit on the cholesterol. He used to work out after that with a glass of water which has electrolytes. Sometimes I would say that because electrolytes generally tend to have a sweet flavor and they come with artificial sweeteners loaded into them, let's go for a squeeze of lemon with Celtic sea salt in a tall glass of water, and that would give you the electrolytes you need when you're sweating out. His workouts used to consist of 3 days of aerobic workout at the gym in a group class, and the other 2 days he would do strength training. Now the phase has come after 52 days where we are advising him to do 3 strength days, where upper body is covered on one day, followed by a little bit of uphill walking on the treadmill. That boosts further fat loss. And to be honest, when you're carrying 128 kilos of weight, it's not possible for you to run without injuring your knees. So the best exercise that comes is either stair climbing if you can manage that, or you do uphill treadmill walk after you've finished your strength training for the upper body. The second day would cover core, which would be a lot of planks and upper body and chest, which is push-ups, a little bit of pulls. The third day we cover the chest, biceps, triceps, lower body. So there's a whole combination of strength training workouts which we keep changing every week now going forward from this point. But he has done the initial part, which was the hardest part. Coming back home, the breakfast would consist of at least 3 to 4 egg whites, along with sweet potato hash browns, and half of his plate is filled with fiber. It could be grilled tomato along with some mushrooms, spinach, asparagus. A lot of veggies like zucchini, carrot, broccoli, and mushrooms are also given alongside to give him that fiber load, which is essential for your gut health. When obesity is there or type 2 diabetes is there, gut health is the primary thing which needs to be healed, and that heals only with fiber. Now he goes to work, he's sitting in his car. We've given him a hydration point in the middle between the breakfast and lunch point, where it could be chas. If dairy works for you, you can have a buttermilk glass, or you could just do a green juice, which is freshly made with cucumbers, spinach, gooseberry. This is all vitamin C and antioxidant load for you. It gives you a dose of hydration along with some vitamins and minerals as well. Coming to the lunch point, it is a proper Indian thali which all the Indian households make. A bowl of dal, a bowl of any green vegetable mixed with some protein which has moong dal or paneer or tofu. If he is happy to have a second time of eggs, we give him eggs here. Then comes 2 rotis. The rotis are not wheat flour now, they are made with jawar flour. And then we mix a little bit of oats or besan or sattu to make them more protein loaded. This is his lunch, and definitely having a small side of salad which is cucumber and carrot or lettuce leaves or tomato, whatever is available in the office, he goes for this entire thali. Start your meals with that salad, go for your curd and dal and then vegetable and roti. So this becomes an entirely fully satisfying meal for you. You will not be hungry after this. But the most important thing is adding a spoon of apple cider vinegar before consuming your meal. That means 15 minutes before you reach your dining table for your lunch, mix 1 spoon of apple cider vinegar in a tall glass of water and then consume your lunch. Because this food essentially does not have any white sugar or processed meals, but there is some kind of carbohydrates here which will eventually break down into glucose and the insulin will spike. To blunt down the insulin spike, the apple cider vinegar comes in really handy, and you have to try that. You will see the numbers falling. I will share what his reports look like now. So this is his lunch. Around 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. when he's feeling a little low in the energy, he goes for 1 cup of green tea which can have fresh mint leaves, some lemon, some ginger, which gives him a good dose of, the energy comes back. And digestion also improves. It could be fennel, it could be jeera boiled, and it could be ajwain depending on your liking, but reach out for that 1 cup of green tea. It really helps. Add a side of roasted chana, a little bit of roasted peanuts to this, or a moong dal khakra, so your snack is complete. Sometimes when you don't want to have a green tea or these snacks, you can have a cup of Greek yogurt with some berries, strawberries, blueberries, any kind of fruit that's available. It could be even a banana or apple if your sugars are not spiking too much. Reaching out for these completes a little bit protein portion as well. Come back home. The dinners are usually a protein dense bowl which has quinoa, a little bit paneer on the side, grilled or made it to your liking with the spices like tandoori spices added. So it's a tasty meal. Then there's black kidney beans in a burrito bowl along with avocado, some salsa, some mayonnaise, homemade, which is homemade, it's not the bottled one. You blend a little chena with a little squeeze of lemon and a little bit yogurt to blend it nicely into a creamy thing, which can come as a condiment on top of your burrito bowl. It could be a moong dal wrap, where we have scrambled some tofu and rolled it into a nice heavy meal for you. Now, dinners have to essentially come back by 7:30 p.m., not later than that, because bedtime is usually 10:30, and I want that gap of 3 hours between your dinner and your bedtime so that you can sleep well. If you do not sleep timely, if your sleep quality is not good, the results will be hampered, because most of the recovery and rest happens in your sleep. you maintain your muscles during your sleep, you worked out hard in the gym, you have been active all day, your body needs that repair and that window of sleep which needs to kick in. Most essential thing, a habit number 2, cleaning your diet. Workouts kicked in, you need to make sure that you walk after every single meal. The main meals, the breakfast, lunch and dinner, please walk for 10 minutes if possible after all of these meals. If it's not possible because your office does not have a corridor or you do not have a space where you can walk, you can do 10 squats and 10 wall push-ups. Repeat that 3 times. Just takes 2 to 3 minutes, but it's a good habit to develop. Post dinner at home, I'm sure you can go out for a stroll with your family. He has done all these things, and where do his numbers lie today? Weight 128 kilos to 115, 13 kilos down. HbA1c levels 8.0 to 6.6. He is right at the window where he may not have to depend on diabetes medicines at all. All the cholesterol profile numbers we've shared here and all the inflammatory markers have gone down. He has started believing that he does not need to reach out for a cigarette just out of boredom. Instead of saying that I'm a smoker and I'm trying to quit, he believes he's someone who does not need to smoke. Homocysteine levels have improved, and we put him on medication like B12 and D, so those levels have improved. Phase 2 has started now, where we are focusing on strength training so that the HDL levels improve as well. For that, you need to make sure that you have your healthy seeds and nuts in the morning, avocado and healthy fats like oils, and your food is prepared in a medium like ghee so that you can absorb the essential vitamins and minerals. All healthy fats combined will give you HDL levels which will also start improving and be cardioprotective. So the question for you is, if you've been advised by the doctor and it also is a saving measure for your life, should you go for Mounjaro or Ozempic or Wegovy? Absolutely, if the doctor feels these are necessary, you can. But then these medications have also been based on the research that provided the diet and the exercise and lifestyle is correct, they will give results. That means if you correct the foundation only, you do not have to depend on the medication. Let's fix the foundation no matter what. And there is no shame in reaching out for the medications. I'm not demonizing these medications, they do wonders, but they will also cause muscle wasting. You may have to definitely stick to a good muscle workout program. So follow these and see where you are. And if you want to reach out to us, because we do these kind of cases day in and day out, with our experience, we've seen remissions in diabetes, remissions in obesity without ever depending on the medication too. Please, I hope this works out, and we will share a video where workouts are shared and detailed meal plans are also provided so that everyone can benefit. I am Dr. Rashi Chaudhary. My clinic is Revive Health and Wellness in Surat. I'll be happy to read your comments and answer each one. Thank you. Have a good day.